and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Now it's Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
23 yards on the play. Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson on the move to his left. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. So Tua and the Dolphins down 24-14. A minute 54 on the clock. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first. 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Tua. Escaping the pressure right. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now Tua. Able to get away. Eluding the pressure right.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play. And he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Connecting with Hill, and he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Throwing Tua. A quick throw there is incomplete. Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. There's Tua. Up the middle they go with Mostert. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
That is caught, and he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This is 1st and 10. Now Tua. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. One final try for Tagovailoa. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And you look back over the score sheet.
Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is teasing with my patterns. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome. Just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. Keep it moving, trying to be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explore this war before I go. And that's some hours in my bench way. Now it's like work for 10K, all cause it is 10 gamers. Insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red-eye flights, hop straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I head down stage, they be like, see the crowd going, they be like, so I step down stage, they be like, ooh yeah, see the crowd going, they be like, ooh yeah. Courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant,
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Niners and the Bengals, and it's all up next.
They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sense that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On 1st down, it's Purdy. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3. Purdy looking to throw. Got a man, that's Yoooooo. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does, and in practice it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are, and you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Now Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 43 yards. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now, having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. Here's Purdy. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and 3rd down. They said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Burrow looking to pass. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Oh, he fakes a spike. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him.
11.
And oh no, they spike it here. That was 4th down. So they spike it on 4th down, and they will lose. Ball.